Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. I got picked a while ago to be a CowCow ambassador. I've been sitting on this box for a really long time. I've just been so busy and haven't really had the chance to review it, but here it is and I'm so excited to bring it to you. If you haven't heard of CowCow, they have kind of been taking over right now. A lot of people are really excited about them. I heard about them from Fat Girl Flo. She reviewed like a bunch of their dresses and they're just this really cool, like, I guess Amazon store, but they're also like their own website and they offer so many different options. So CowCow has two different places you can buy from. The first is their Amazon store, which is just sort of like pre-created stuff and sort of like a limited variety of dresses and clothes. I mean, they have dresses, they have shirts, they have leggings, they have skirts, they have bathing suits, they have like everything. But there's like definitely more of like a limited supply on there, whereas CowCow.com, it's a little bit more expensive there, but that's because it's a lot of designers putting their pieces on clothing. There's also way more to choose from. Like, you are not just limited to clothing. You can get like fleece blankets, you can get what else was there? You can get iPhone cases, you can get pillows, you can get a lot of stuff on CowCow.com. You can also, which is pretty cool, and I did a few of these myself, you can customize your own pieces. So essentially you can just take any image, which obviously you don't want to be taking and stealing someone's artwork, but you could even create your own image in Photoshop and put it on a piece, which is actually what I did with a few items that I'm really excited to show those to you. But anyways, I'm just gonna get to the stuff and give you my review because they are super, super keen on hearing everyone's honest opinion, and I really love them for that. So this piece here is one that I got from, I believe, their Amazon store, and it's just this like plaid skirt, and I got this in, what did I get it in? A 2XL. It's got so much stretch. I love CowCow because they obviously offer like a lot of stretchy fabric, which is great. If you're not within their size range, there's a very good chance you're gonna fit anyway. However, because it's actually kind of this like bathing suit material, when you stretch the fabric, see what I mean? It just kind of like fades out the print, and that's a little bit frustrating with, especially with the dresses that I wore, because it fades out on my bust, and that's just not really a look that I'm super interested in. So I'd really love to see CowCow kind of gravitate away from this fabric in the future. I can't really say too much about it aside from it's just a really cute skirt. It fits very well. It does stretch a bit at the top. See what I mean? Like, this is the thing I don't love about it. Like, it gets very faded. CowCow's also really interested in extending their sizes. Like, they only went to like a 3X for a while, and now they go to a 5X. So they're really catering to their plus size market, and I love them for that. I think that's so awesome. Somebody who's actually willing to hear us out. It almost just seems like fantasy. Like, it's just really cool that they're doing that. This next piece is one that I actually got from CowCow.com. Somebody created this, but you can also, which is really awesome, you can design your own things, but you can make your own store too. So if you really like it, or you feel like other people might like it, you can put it in a store to have other people to buy, which is really cool. And if you like Sailor Moon, you'll like this. It's just this sweater. The unfortunate thing though is I got this in a 2X, and this is like a very tiny 2X because I wanted this sweater to be really big and cozy. I'm kind of regretting it not getting in a 3, but I still feel like I'd have that same issue with it. It's just a little on the small side. It doesn't have much stretch at all. Like, it does have some, but it's very like limited in its stretch. What I will say though is that this is so soft on the inside. Like, if this fit me the way that I wanted it to fit me, I'd probably be living in it. It's really well made. Whoever put this print on here, like, probably spent a while making sure that all the print sat on it the right way. There's just not like one flaw that I can see here. Like, it looks really nice. The pattern continues like perfectly. I'm really sad that this didn't fit me the way that I wanted because I do really love it. I'm gonna see if I can try and make it work. It's just not gonna fit me as nice as I would hope it would, but it's still really cute anyway. So now for my first custom made piece, and my first major disappointment, unfortunately. I got this cropped sweater, and I just like made something in Photoshop real quick to make it say baby doll. I chose it to be this like soft pink color, which I wasn't expecting it to be this shade of pink. Like, I was expecting it to be how do I explain? I was expecting it to be like a brighter pink, but like a soft bright pink, you know what I mean? And then I just like made the bottom of it have this like white accent, and I really liked it. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna look so cute. And I got it in a 2X, and that is not gonna fit me. Like, there's not much stretch to this. It is, again, super soft on the inside. I don't really love the feeling of it on the outside. I don't know what fabric this is, but it's just, I can't explain it. It's not your typical sweater feeling, if that makes sense. Again, I mean, this is not a 2X. Like, this is not a standard 2X. And I think that even if I went to a 3, I'd still have a pretty awful time getting this on. And honestly, I haven't even really tried to put this on because I just know by looking at it, that's not gonna happen, like, at all. This is not gonna work for me. I was really looking forward to wearing this. It just, I mean, it's so cute and it's everything that I've kind of been looking for. And I do like that I can put my own image on it and make sure that it's like, you know, exactly what I want it to look like. And I love that about CowCow, but it seems like a lot of their custom pieces right now, at least with like the things that aren't your typical dresses, they do go to like 3X, but it's more like junior 3X. So this next dress is one that I've been eyeing for a really long time. I got this from the Amazon store. And when I first saw this, I was like, this would be really, really nice for October. Again, like, look at that. You see what I mean? Like, it just stretches and it becomes very faded at the top. So I'm not loving that about all of the dresses that I got, but I won't keep repeating that because I've already made my point. I really want to know what style of dress this is because I love the way it hits me. I love the way it fits. It's a little short, but I actually kind of like the shortness of it. I think it just looked really cute. I wore this with a collar, which you can actually find the link to my blog. I've already styled this in one outfit. And I don't know, I really like this a lot more than I thought I would. I thought this would be one of the ones that I was kind of like indifferent about, but I really, yeah, it's really cute. I keep saying that same thing. I like it. There we go. So another dress that I got from the Amazon store is this super ultra cute. Like, I love this print. It's so adorable. You can tell it's just ice cream cones, and every like few of them is just a different ice cream cone. It looks like it's mostly vanilla, and then you have chocolate with a cherry on top. I don't think that this is the same kind of style as the other dress I showed you. This one's more low cut, whereas the other one hits kind of higher. I don't love the fit of this one as much. So you can see in comparison, this one actually has like a defined like seam at the waist, whereas this one just kind of flows. You know what I mean? And I like the defined seam on this. I think it's much nicer. This one is also like a really light fabric. Like, it feels much lighter than the other one. It kind of like outlines my belly button. And I don't love how that looks. By no means do I shy away from like showing off my belly in outfits, but I just don't like the look of being able to see like the belly button. Do you know what I mean? But because this one doesn't really have like that defined waist like this, like at least that I can see, no, there's nothing there. It does that same sort of thing, but it's, I mean, it's super cute either way. Like, I love the print. I just kind of wish that I got it in that same cut as the other one. And typically they will have like many different cuts of one print. So if you didn't like this style of dress, you could always go back and get another one. Okay, so another one of those dresses. I haven't tried this one on yet, but it looks like, from what I can see, it's gonna be the same style as that cat dress, so I'm really, really excited. Obviously, this print is freaking adorable. I feel almost like I can't really get away wearing this time of year. Maybe I could pull this off like Christmas time with like, you know, a really cute pink like sweater or something with it, because it is kind of like cutesy. I love this print so much. What I do love too is that if you wanted this print but you weren't keen on, say, like the green in it, you could definitely go and, you know, pick one of the like 20 color options. I'm actually really, really happy with this one, and I know I'm probably gonna wear it a lot come the summer, so that's gonna be really, really nice. And it's super cute, and I don't think I can complain about it. Like, now this piece here is another one that's quite disappointing, but I can get away with it a little bit more than the other pieces. And this is one that I've also customized myself, and it's just, you know, an extra large ringer tee. Usually I can fit into extra larges of like, you know, just basic t-shirts like this, but this is like, yeah, this is tight. My boyfriend put it on and he's like, oh, that's a snug fit. And I was like, I'm never gonna be able to fit in this. And when I mean, I managed to get it on my body, but like my belly was sticking out. Like I would tuck it in anyway, so that's okay. But I had such high hopes for this. I also am not really a fan of this color. They do have like ringer tee options on the website, but they only have it in like color combinations. And I think it was like pink and blue. I just thought the pink writing looked really cute with this like yellow color, but this yellow color I'm not too keen on. Like I kind of wish that I could customize that a little bit, but unfortunately I can't. I would love to see them extend their ringer sizes. I would also love to see them give a little bit more customization with their ringer sizes because they're really cute, and I feel like people often overlook them, maybe because they just don't even realize they're there. And obviously I'm a sensitive crybaby, so this is perfect. I have to do these next few pieces really quick because I am losing sunlight so fast. The last skirt that I have is one that I'm so obsessed with. This Sailor Moon skirt. If you like Sailor Moon, you'll know what this is, but this is like Luna and Artemis and another cat that I'm not quite sure who that cat is. I think it's their baby, to be honest with you. I got this in a 2X. It's basically the same thing as the other skirt that I showed you, just a different print. It fits very well. It's super comfortable. I don't really own a lot of purple items, so this is going to be interesting to style. I was thinking about maybe wearing it with a sensitive crybaby top, but I didn't love how that looked together. I mean, what else do you say about it? It's adorable, and I am so happy that I own it. Okay, so this is my last customized piece, and one I haven't tried on yet, but I can tell from looking at it, it's just gonna be fine. It's this velvet dress, and I made it say Bitchiest Witch, which used to be my Tumblr name a very, very long time ago, and it's legitimately velvet, which makes me very happy. And the reason I wanted it was because it wasn't going to be that like weird bathing suit fabric. I was like, oh yay, I can get something that isn't that fabric. I don't know if I love what I put on it. I think I just kind of like wanted to keep with the black. And the only thing is there's this one weird piece right at the waist there. I don't know, like I checked and checked and checked and made sure that there wasn't any sort of like weird stuff in my customization. So that must be, oh weird. It says a 2XL. That's what it says. Now that I look at it, do you see that? You see that? Yeah, that says 2XL. That's interesting. I'd actually probably go back and get more of their velvet pieces. I kind of wish that they offered more in this velvet fabric. It's very like soft on the inside too. Really like this one. Of the ones I've customized, it was definitely the one that came out the best, and it's actually a 2X, so that's a nice thing. I actually feel like it's a bit big for a 2X, so this one I would definitely size down because it also has a lot of stretch to it too. But again, it depends how you like things to fit. Okay, and the last item is from their Amazon store. And it is just this really cute dress. Now that I'm looking at it though, it's definitely gonna fit more like that ice cream one, which is pretty disappointing. It also is a lot more of like an orangey red than the like true red that I saw. I thought this would be really cute to wear around Valentine's Day because obviously hearts, Valentine's Day, same thing. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how much wear it's gonna get just because I can tell from the style of it. I also don't love how thin this fabric is. Again, I keep coming to the fabric, but I'd say that's like my #1 gripe with CowCow is this like weird fabric that it all comes in, which I know a lot of people love, but I'm not a fan of at all. Not much else to say about this one. I really do like the print. I think it's gonna be super cute, and we'll give it a shot for sure, but I can already tell that I'm not gonna love it on me, so it probably will just kind of sit in my closet. Okay, so those were all my picks from CowCow. I'm gonna quickly just summarize my thoughts on them. I genuinely do love CowCow. CowCow seems so interested in catering to their plus size audience, which I think is great and amazing, and you don't see happen very often. They actually had specifically asked me to be honest about all my pieces, to give my like genuine feedback, because they're so interested in hearing what we have to say and sort of just like evolving from that, which you don't really see very often with companies. Honestly though, my genuine feedback has to be just, again, as I've mentioned a few times, the fabric. That velvet fabric to me is actually so much nicer than the other ones. I'd love to see them kind of figure out the other sizes of things that I bought and figure out sizing on those, because it seems like they're definitely like in the junior plus section. Aside from that, there's really nothing else that I would say. I think that they're a great company. I think that what they're doing is awesome, and I sing their praises constantly. And I also really want to thank them for this opportunity and for picking me as a plus ambassador. Honestly, it was amazing and I just like jumped for joy when I found out, legitimately jumped for joy. Don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Friday, and I will also be posting how I style these pieces over there, so you're definitely going to want to check that out. Let's start with the first piece because I'm already wearing it, and it is this really adorable gray sweater with this white collar and white cuffs. In a second, I'll just show you what it looks like. So first, I will just say that this is legitimately a sweater. Like, I've had tops like this before, or at least like come across tops like this before, and I find that the fabric is just really thin. This